Which advanced country is stuck in the past? Japan in terms of IT. Others have mentioned Japan. For all its technological advances and innovation, some part of it is still stuck in the past. Document storage and transfer. Most are still done in paper form. At least they are reducing the amount of rubber stamps needed now. Input system. It is a wild west when it comes to standard, hiragana, katakana, kanji, rameji, full width, half width. This creates issue when some services would need to cross-check with other service. Hello government IT. But each has different standard. Also good luck if you are using an English name webpage design. The amount of flashy, in-your-face, neon-like color web page that turns you blind is staggering. The clean, modern UI seems to not have caught on. In one of my previous work, our CEO claimed the noisy design of their web page works better because it resonates with our customers and are familiar. But sorry if I have to scroll through 2 minutes just to add an item to my basket. It is a bad design. I love Japan, but I sometimes baffled by how backward some of their design and decisions are considering how many amazing things they did right. Germany is extremely resistant to change. I have the feeling most people here just mention their home country. Germany is quite behind in terms of online banking and shopping, etc. Germany are quite anti-internet in general. Google Maps were not allowed to implement Street View for a long time. My friends, let's talk about Germany and its love for paper, mail and fax. We should add a "you're not allowed to say your own country" to trim down the discussion to the more objective points. The United States, specifically banking. Why does a wire transfer cost 25 and take 3 goddamn days? Israel for sure. Advanced military, advanced tech sector, highest per capita amount of unicorns, basically a cyber-security mecca, world-renowned agricultural innovators, etc. And yet, it's being held back by a still small ultra-religious population that demands absolutely no public transportation in Saturdays, no marriage between different religions, and a deteriorating education system. They also work less than any other sector, don't serve the army, and just studying Torah or whatever. There's another small population, settlers, that are hell-bent on biting further on Palestinian territories and shifting the IDF efforts to secure their asses and continuously strain our international relations. I don't even go into the Israeli-Arab situation. It gets further fractured and complicated there because there are actually different familist tribes that fight between themselves as well, with more murders per capita than any other population. Fun. It seems like people can't agree on what advanced means. This question was made for Japan. Italy. Civil rights are so behind. Abortion? Good luck in finding a doctor that will perform it. LGBTQ rights almost non-existent. Sure, you can have a civil union, not a marriage, but forget about having kids. Plus, many people will still discriminate you. Corruption and tax evasion are destroying the tools designed for low-income families. Need a specialistic doctor? Wait for years, or pay them off the books. Benefits are almost nothing for the real poor because overexploited by the fake poors. Your skin color is not white or you are not Christian. You will likely not be treated equally by neighbors. You are a woman? There is still lots of patriarchy. You will be paid less than male colleagues. You will have a slower career. New parent? Good luck in finding help to raise the babies. If you are not willing to substantially remove time from your job, see previous point. Bank system didn't evolve from 80s. Having a bank account is unnecessarily expensive. Transaction costs are high despite new laws about digital payments. You will find many places where only cash is accepted. Japan. It's almost like their tech is stuck in the early 2000s. It doesn't help that people are scared of change. The United Kingdom. In a lot of older, thicker people's minds, they still have an empire and have just won the war and the World Cup. The last 80 years of continuous decline haven't registered. Brexit was just a symptom of this mindset. Edit. Continuous decline was the wrong term. It's had ups and downs, but has continually chosen actions that make it worse off. US. They are actually moving backwards. It's terrifying. Germany. They are living in the 1970s. Few credit cards. Low innovation. Overall seems quiet, has-been country. They make fancy cars, but their industries run on natural gas. They are removing nuclear power instead of installing more. Their soccer team is in shambles. Germany IMO is limping along on reputation alone. The USA. We quite literally have laws from the 1800s that are resurfacing and being enacted right now. Malaysia. What's going on there? It's like very progressive and then also taking huge steps backwards. From a moral standpoint, the US actually seems as if they are moving backwards in some ways. Kinda sad. New Zealand. We are kinda rocket labbing and making fancy movies, but mostly we are just completely trashing the environment in order to ship cow's milk powder to China. Saudi Arabia, with its strict laws and limited rights for certain groups. USA when comes to public health. Russia, all of them to some degree. Once a form of infrastructure or bureaucracy is in place, changing it becomes harder and harder. American here, and the answer is America. And the business owners and politicians are trying to turn the hands back on the clock even more.